All right. I think I'm live. I had major issues with getting on here. My Chrome was not working. Can you see me? Anybody? Hello? 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 I'm waiting for some people to get on here before I get into it.
I had to have my gloves off to be able to squeeze the thing. It's like I put them back in, get warm, then I go back in and.
Yo, can you see me, Keith?
I didn't really want to go inside and warm because I was so depressed because I knew that.
Can you hear that?
It's coming up a week or so, and I was like, I don't have money. I don't know what to do. And tomorrow, I need to go in and tell these guys. Otherwise, they're gonna it's gonna be really awkward when payroll does come in. I'm like,
okay.
Oh, sorry, guys. So tomorrow, I have to go tell everybody.
All right, good.
So I stayed outside in the cold because I didn't want to go in.
All right.
I just was trying to think, and so I'm stapling these Christmas lights around the house.
So, cool. All right, so if any of you guys come on. So today is the second day for One Funnel Away, and what we've seen so far is he's trying to get you guys to believe. And it's funny because I've watched these videos multiple times, and this is probably the third or fourth time that I've watched the second video. And it's really cool how every time I watch these videos, something else resonates to me in my mind. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, is because for people here that are taking the One Funnel Away who have never been in the internet before, this is going to be just very new to you in a way that things may not register. And then a year from now, when you watch it, it's going to be completely different. Well, for me, I've watched it multiple times, and it's funny because I just watched Russell's Funnel Hacking Live 2017, your One Funnel Away. And he's telling the story and how he started. He's ultimately just trying to get you guys to know who he is. And he tells you a story about how he got started as a kid when he was into direct marketing and the whole mail game and watching infomercials. And it's pretty cool because he got up to this part where it's about the 23, 24-minute mark within the Funnel Hacking Live. And, I just wanted to kind of go over this a little bit because it's important for you guys to understand how he makes money today. And he's literally giving you his entire business model on this few minutes of explaining this. And when I watched it, I got it the last few times. But this time I watched it, and just based on what I've been doing for the last few weeks, this has hit home a lot more for me personally. And ultimately, he's talking about here, and I don't know if you guys can hear this, but he talks about these two guys that have these business models, and he goes into explaining how there was this one guy who created these CDs, and he went on the internet and said, these CDs are so controversial that he can't put it on the internet and he has to send it to you. So what people were doing was, as he's promoting that, is people would pay $5 to get this CD that they would send to the person. And what he would do in that package that he sent is that he would insert a sales letter. So ultimately, the way he looked at it was, those consumers were financing the ability for him to send somebody a sales letter, which is really powerful. And in that sales letter, there's different things that he's trying to get users to do something. Okay, so that was the first step. The second step here was that another person separately had a different business model where he was sending these CDs to people, and then once they received the CDs, he would call those people to try to sell them something. So he started thinking about that model a little bit, and he put those two together. And literally, that is how he runs expertsecrets.com secrets, and a few of his other campaigns that he runs today, any of his 2 steps. But what he did was, and this is when his Christmas was up and he thought he had to fire all his employees, and he was nervous and scared, and he comes up with this idea, right? And ultimately, what he did was he decided that, hey, let's put together this CD they created a CD and you just burn it and go on the internet and say how controversial it is and that you can't put it on the internet and I'm going to send it to you. You just got to pay $4.95 shipping and handling. Great. So then people would go and buy the $4.95. He would insert a sales letter, and in the sales letter, he was trying to sell his coaching for $5,500. Okay, and then he talks in his presentation about, oh well, what are we going to sell? And he's like, I don't know. We're going to sell something for $5,500. So they sat down and they just started writing on the board, what can we teach these people? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all these ideas that the team came up with, right? And then he goes through that list and he's like, well, I can't do that. I'm not having people come to my house, and I'm not doing this, this, and this, but I can do this, right? So from all of those brainstorming sessions, he created a program where he was going to sell a coaching program for $5,500 when he didn't even know what he was going to be doing originally, right? So once he got the person to have the sales letter, $5,500, he knew what he was going to sell, he would then call those people up and say, hey, I saw you bought my CD. Now, how would you like to have my coaching? And that was how he was going to save his Christmas and save his company, right? So he shows how he went about doing this. He went and bought some leads, and he left out the one part, and he goes back to it later in the presentation, where when somebody buys a CD in the beginning and they pay the shipping and handling for the $4.95, they automatically get put into a free newsletter, a monthly newsletter. They cost $37, and the first month is free. And then after that, what they do is they start to charge them monthly, right? Which he doesn't do anymore, but that's a forced continuity. But in any event, at that time. So he talks about what he did, and he ended up buying, he had a list that he had already generated traffic for that he was sent this promotion to. And they got 800 people to sign up for the CD to pay shipping and handling for $4.95. And in the CD, it had to do something with entrepreneurs or something like that, right? Then that person automatically got subscribed to the newsletter. So 800 people were subscribed to that newsletter. I don't know how many people stayed on. But then from those 800 people, they dialed on those people and said, how would you like to be coached by Russell Brunson and blah, 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 blah. And he ended up getting 10 people out of those 800 people to say yes to the coaching program for $5,500. And he ended up making $55,000 on a simple little idea, right? And that literally was his entire change in business model and how he built ClickFunnels. And how does that relate to ClickFunnels? Well, ClickFunnels today is his software where he makes money, right? That's his go-to on a monthly basis. You pay to be a part of it. You need it. It's a tool. It's a killer tool. It's worth it. Every dime is worth it, right? But ultimately, he's got about 89,000 people to 90,000 people today that are paying between $100 and $300. So if you're on average, say it's $150, then you do the math on that. It's probably $13 to $15 million a month in monthly recurring revenue. That's killer, right? But so to get people to sign up for ClickFunnels, right? Today we're taking the one funnel away challenge. Well, what did he do? He charged $100 for you to take the one funnel away, and that was really to cover all the costs for all the things that he's sending you, the books, the package, blah 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 blah, right? He's ultimately going to get you to if you stay in this program, start to subscribe to ClickFunnels and do other things, right? When he sells his Expert Secrets free book, so you go to expertsecrets.com, it's a free book, and you pay shipping and handling. Then there's an order bump at the bottom where he tries to get you to upsell. So let's say he sells you the free book for $7.95 shipping and handling, which is a great deal, by the way, because the book's amazing. But he gets you in, he gets your credit card, so he knows you're a buyer interested in marketing and online advertising. And then the order bump, what he'll do is he'll create, let's say, the Audible version of Expert Secrets and offer you it for $37, right? So some people opt into that, some don't. Then he has a few one-time offers on the back end where he tries to get you to ascend up the value ladder to take other programs. And then at the end of that, once he's already made money on you, so let's say he acquired that customer for $15, and he ended up making $20. Now he's into the money. He's made $5 for every person that came through that flow, and now he's trying to sell you ClickFunnels. I think that's like a major thing you guys need to understand, because you're going to see somewhere down the road where he, in the beginning, had a hard time selling ClickFunnels. And when he tried to do it for just software, it didn't work, right? When the VC guys came and they said they wanted to give him money, give you $50 million to acquire a customer for $150, and you'll lose money in the beginning, he doesn't do that, right? He doesn't lose money. He makes money. And that was all from this simple little sales letter from all those years back, right? Where he created that CD, shipping and handling, got somebody into a continuity. Then he got the sales letter. He made money. And then ultimately from that simple marketing campaign of making money on the CD, that financed him to be able to now call people to try to get them to sign up for his coaching program. And of those 800 people for the $37 newsletter, there's a certain percentage of those people that will stay in and continue to get that newsletter. Now, with that said, that's a forced continuity, meaning no one decided to be in that. They just got put in it, and some of them probably didn't know that they were getting charged $37, and that creates complaints. And that's not a great business model, but that's the way it was done. And still today, some companies do that. But the right way to do it is that people opt in. And I just wanted to kind of point that out as you guys are watching this. And if you haven't watched the video, pay attention when you get to like the 24 to 25 minute mark when he starts to talk about what he's doing. It's pretty powerful. Any questions? Fire away. Give me something. Sasha, what's up? Cavalli, Golub, KG. No one has any questions, huh? I'm waiting. So going through this, you're watching this, you know, what Russell's doing in this second video is he is getting you guys to understand that he's a real person, right? He's getting people to look and see that, yeah, in the beginning, he made some money, then he lost money, and then he figured out how to get from step A to step B and grow his business, right? So he's building trust. He's trying to get to know you. He's trying to give you stories about him that you're now going to learn, so you're going to feel comfortable about what he's doing. And that's powerful. Sasha, what's my story? All right. So me, it's cool. Good question. So my story, I've been in the direct marketing business for about 17 years. I started off out of school. I played baseball in college, and things didn't work out for me like I would have hoped, and played in the big leagues. So I came out as a finance major, and I was working on Wall Street. First job was at UBS at a private bank. It was okay, and ended up leaving and going to work on the street and started to day trade. From day trading, I ended up going into a hedge fund to work for a little while until I decided that Wall Street wasn't for me. And I was about 27 at the time, 26, 27, when I finally left the street and ended up, my first job was at this company called Traffics. We call it Traffics University. There's a lot of people from that world that has gone on to be very, very successful. Steve Golub, who works with me, he was there with me, and there's a lot of other people in the direct marketing space that have their own companies from being at that world. But that was my first introduction to direct marketing. And from there, I ended up working at a student loan company. And after the student loan company went out of business, I started my business. And I remember when I started my business, I sat in a room with the guy that owned the company, this guy Eric, and I remember him saying to me something like, dude, just borrow $50,000 and you'll make that back in a second. And like, when he said that to me, like, $50,000 is a lot of money, right? I was like, no way, man. Like, what if I don't make it? What if I fail? Then I'm not making any money, and then I'm in debt, And it was scary, right? It was scary to go on your own. It was scary to be on your own business, especially when you're used to getting paid every 2 weeks. And what I did was I ended up taking a few consulting jobs. And while I took some consulting jobs, I tried to start to build my business. Keith here, Keith was my first guy with me, first employee at the time. And what we did was we started to build an email business. And at the same time, I was trying to do things on the side to create cash flow while I built that business. And over time, we built a big email business. That went well. And from that time, we started to hire some people. We got into some other parts of the business with affiliate network and acting as an agency to all kinds of different types of direct marketing. And it's been fun. And now I am going and setting out to teach people how to make money online. And the concept here is what I'm going to try to teach people as you go through this one funnel away and learn how to use ClickFunnels and listen to his story and why I want people to go through the one funnel away challenges, because I want someone to have a baseline for online marketing. And just if I'm going to talk to someone, I don't want to go and explain to you what a lead is. Right? I want you to understand what a lead is. I want you to understand what the hook, story, offer is, and the concepts around what he's trying to teach you, so that then I could take you to the next level. And I'm going to focus right now on affiliate marketing. And the reason I'm going to focus on affiliate marketing is because in affiliate marketing, you don't need a product. You don't need to have any tech skills using ClickFunnels. Ultimately, you just need to understand the concepts of how to go about finding deals that will pay you. Affiliate marketing, if you don't know what that is, Sasha, do you know what that is? Maybe Russia. So affiliate marketing ultimately is there are companies on the internet, and those companies are willing to pay you a commission for every time you send them a customer or maybe a lead or maybe a click, right? But the whole concept that I'm going to try to teach is when I build out my course, I want someone to understand how to come in and find their niche of where they want to play in the marketplace, right? For me, I want to teach affiliate marketing, right? I want to teach people how to make money online, but I also want to teach people how to have a good lifestyle. I want to teach people that they don't have to be commuting and wearing a suit and tie and answering to the man. Like, life should be fun. Life should be, you could sit on a raft and be working. You could be on the beach and be working. The internet is everywhere. My ultimate goal is that everybody here has their own funnels, their own niches where they're been able to build a list up by driving traffic to one of their lead magnets. And once they get that list, they're going to have people that are interested in a certain product, right? From that point on, you're then going to send them to a bridge page. That bridge page is going to have certain benefits of whatever the product is that you're going to forward them to on the next step. And what you do is you try to differentiate yourself from everybody else in the marketplace by creating special bonuses that you can provide to somebody that no one else can provide. So in this example of why you guys are here, when we created A Boss is Born, and we created a few different flows. One flow was people went through a survey where they asked a bunch of questions, they answered them, and they fell onto a page where they inserted their email address. And from when they put their email address in, we then would either drop them onto the affiliate bootcamp link or the One Funnel Away link or our bridge page of the One Funnel Away. On our bridge page, what we had was all the information about One Funnel Away, and we put a bunch of bonuses, all of these bonuses that the offer stack, and remember that word, offer stack, which is just a number of different offers, and you stack them, all valued out to being about $29,000 plus that we would charge if people were to take all of those benefits that we're providing to you, and we're giving that to you for free when you sign up for the One Funnel Away Challenge. Okay, so I think that's, I'm going to say that again because, let me back up, right? So someone comes in and they go through a lead magnet where we can give away something free, and then somebody gives you their email address, right? And then they land on your bridge page, or you drive traffic directly to your bridge page. That bridge page will have all the information about the product that you're going to be sending them to, okay? And then you're going to also differentiate from the marketplace by adding all the things that you can offer to somebody. We did the $29,000 in value. We're giving away free funnels. You're going to receive, Sasha, you, everybody in this group, you're going to get funnels that have generated thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're going to give you those funnels for free. We're going to literally give you the link. You're going to paste it into the browser, and it's going to be into your own ClickFunnels account. We're going to give you email swipe files that will ultimately be an entire list of emails that you can now put into your system, and then you have your emails that you're going to be able to send, right? What else are we giving away? We're giving you access to the Search Fluencer tool, which you will receive your username and password shortly, that we're going to be charging a couple $100 a month that we're going to give away for free. And that gives you the ability to search for influencers. We have a live links tool, which allows you to hyperlink any keyword on any website once you get your code onto that site. We're giving you our ClickX platform, which is where when you build your funnels on the post-transaction, we can provide a widget where we have a partnership with Bing, and there's a bunch of keywords that will be relevant to where the user is coming from. And when the user clicks twice from the widget keyword to the search engine results page, that's going to be a payable action. And then you're going to make a rev share, and we're just going to generate some incremental revenue for you. I'm going to be coaching you, right? I'm spending my time right now to be sitting here and talking to you when I could be doing other things. My time's valuable. So for me, if I were to go out and sell this, I wouldn't sell less than 25 grand a day to spend with somebody. So yeah, and then there's some other stuff. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know like at the end of this, we're going to ask you to recap the One Funnel Away Challenge, make a short video of like 2-3 minutes on your experience, talk about your experience, talk about, did we help you? Did we add value for you? And then in return, we're going to send you a free t-shirt and free hat for doing so. And I would recommend that you take notes. Oh, yeah, we're giving you that too. So the other 4 guys that took this, they took notes every day for the One Funnel Away. And we're going to be sending you those notes on a daily basis that you can look at from 4 guys that have been in the internet, and they're experts in their own trades. And they're going to be able to show you what they were thinking. And you're going to see that everybody's human. So don't freak out when you don't understand something, because we're all doing it. We've been in the business forever, and we too have some issues at times and don't understand it. And that's okay, right? We'll get it. I think the most refreshing thing, and what I think would be the most powerful for everybody in this group who's just getting into the business, is watching us struggle, watching us have a hard time finding ways to succeed, trying to wrap our heads around, like, how does a funnel work? How do we create a bridge? What is the bonuses that we're going to create? What's the offer sequence that we're going to put together? All of those things are going to be great for you to see us working on, because when we're struggling doing those things and we're having a hard time, then you'll feel better when you see that it's okay that you don't get it, right? And then you watch, and you're going to see us from the struggling phase to us being successful, because everything that we're going to be teaching you, we are going to do. We're doing it. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna teach what we do. I don't want to teach anything that I can't do. If I'm not doing it, if I don't feel comfortable and don't believe in it, I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to teach you something, charge for a course, and then ultimately you're not being successful. I'm not doing it, but I'm getting paid from somebody for the course. That's not That's not in my interest. So from our perspective, we're gonna be able to show examples. We're gonna be able to do things. We're gonna show you what we're currently doing so that you can now apply it to what you have on your side. And I think it's really important to understand that when you funnel hack, right, you don't have to go and think of something new. All you need to do is just go and find something that's working, and then you literally take that model. Like, we're going to give you funnels for things that are working, and you can copy it, right? If it said my name on it, you can easily just change it to be your name, right? And that's cool. Do it. That's the name of the game, right? That's how you're going to go and promote. And where you're going to go and find your offers, if you're thinking about that from the affiliate side, is there's a bunch of different affiliate networks out in the marketplace. We have our own affiliate boutique network. There's a bunch of other ones. But I would say most people, and Russell and all those guys, they recommend ClickBank as the affiliate network that you should go to promote these types of deals. And you'll be able to find deals that are relevant to things that you're doing. And it doesn't have to be in the online marketing space on how to make money online, how to become an affiliate, what is lead generation, right? It could be anything from you being a tennis player, for you being into real estate. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with and how your brains think. I encourage you guys to send me questions so I can continue to give you value. If I don't know what you want, it's hard to give you. I need to know what you need. I need to know what you don't understand and what you do understand. I need to know what you want to know, right? If you have questions or want to see things we're doing, I'm happy to show it to you. I'm happy to give you examples. I'm happy to bring things on here and walk you through us working with buying media, creating funnels, and doing all that jazz. But we're getting way, way ahead of ourselves here. This is day 2, and it's cool. I'm giving you all this stuff. But right now, ultimately, what he's trying to do is he's just trying to get you guys to believe that there is a potential for you to be successful in the online marketing space. And he's showing you how he failed. And, through the times of where you're with me, I failed plenty of times. Our business is a hustle, right? We're always prospecting for new advertisers. We're trying to find new ways to make money, right? One thing that I'm looking to do is I'm looking to try to build monthly recurring revenue. And that's going to come in time, and it can be done in a few different ways. It can be done from you creating your own products and your own platforms, or in the affiliate marketing space, there are companies out there that will pay you recurring commissions. And as long as you have somebody that is a paying customer and they continue to pay for the product, then you're going to get paid all the time, or none. ClickFunnels pays recurring commissions. So as long as you continue to pay, then I would get a commission. So it's my incentive to work with you and try to help you be successful online, because then if you're paying for ClickFunnels, then I would get a commission for that. So I want you to be successful. And the only way you're going to continue to pay for ClickFunnels is if you're making money and you can afford it. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. So my goal, and I have big goals, but I would love, for, at the minimum, within 120 days, for someone that would be with me to be making about $10,000 in passive income from affiliate marketing. And then from that point on, once you realize that there's potential for you to make money, then that's when you throw everything away and you go 100% into this and you go all in. So, I'm putting together my steps in the process, and it's it's cool. It's long. It's a learning experience for me. Never done this before, right? We've always made money, but I've never really walked anybody through how to do this. And I'm going to start doing that now. So I'm excited. So yeah, that's my story. And just wanted to hit on what Russell did, because I've watched that video now 3 or 4 times, and I didn't ever really get it until this last time, because I've seen everything else that he's doing in the marketplace, and now I can understand from what he just said on how he applies that to what he does today, and that's interesting. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, so hope that was some food for thought and some gold nuggets. If you have any other questions, let me know. I want to send out some question. I'm gonna send out a questionnaire for everybody to answer some questions, so that I could get a better understanding of who you are, what kind of knowledge you have in the internet space, and you can self-identify with me where you stand, so that I can focus on certain items while he's teaching this. But yeah, so that's all I got. I wanted to make sure I got on today. Sorry I got on late. I'm going to try to get into a schedule, but working on a lot of stuff here. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Any questions, shoot it in the group, and I'll start posting a few things in the group as well for you guys. And each one of you is going to start to receive your username and password for a few of the platforms that we've created. So stand by there, play around with it, and then we'll create some tutorials on how to use it, or we'll answer questions in the Facebook group. So yeah, that's it, guys. All right, I'm out. Have a good, talk to you guys soon.